Hey y'all. Hope you're doing well today. Just getting my potions all rotated and set and ready. Get those thunder brews going. But today's episode is going to mainly be about quests. So what we're going to focus on is whatever side quests we can take care of, and then we're going to start digging into the main quest a bit. Deke, I really appreciate you, buddy. You're a real friend. But yeah, let's take a look inside of our field guide here. I believe we have 2 side quests that are completable, and then, yeah, the Man Behind the Moons, which is just a collection event. And so we're going to focus on those. I believe we're going to start with the Tale of Roland Oates, because that one is lower level, and the person that we talk to is right here in Hogwarts. So let's go ahead and talk to Annie Oakes, or Adelaide Oakes, and we will we'll go from there. Hope you enjoy. Oh, whoops. Sorry, little guy. I wasn't actually trying to hit you. I was trying to, do that. Oh, it's the other way.
I think there would box the eggs as well.
Adelaide Oakes, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oakes. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl, and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
I do think it is wildly convenient that you can just hop on your broom and leave from the courtyard.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
I think the wild twist in this game would be if we showed up to the camp and her uncle was completely fine and he was just like, oh yeah, the letter didn't get there. but I think we all know that because this is a video game, there's going to be poachers or goblins or spiders or ogres, or Shrek's literally going to be like sitting in a lawn chair there. And this guy's going to either be in a cage or he's not going to be at this camp altogether. Calling it now.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock artists, just ahead. Should I take them by force?
Yep. I think we're going to go with a stealthy attack here. See if we can just... I like the sneak approach. I think sneak approach is really fun in games like this. Oh, here's a triple. Oop.
Arrest them.
Yeah, I want to get my duelist thing. There we go.
Find out what happened here.
I like that you can Petrificus Totalis people while they are actively being affected by a spell.
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades.
Alright, so it's like
Perhaps these landmarks will lead me
a
to him.
river. And there's a rock. And it goes southwest. I feel like I've learned my lesson in getting lost in specific monuments, and what we're going to do here is let's go find that river and just kind of follow it southwest and see if the game is easier than our brains are making it out to be.
I should investigate.
Nah, we're not going to worry about the magic zombies right now. I want to do this quest. We get sidetracked a lot in this game, and I'm planning on doing a huge run through where we're gonna do all the side stuff. We're just gonna pick zone by zone and try and fill them out completely until we're done with each zone. Kind of like a WoW style, but we're gonna stop getting lost in all of the side stuff until we get at least through astronomy class, because I want to be able to do it all when we do it and not have to multi-pass the world. Alright, let's just fight.
Descender.
Nothing more.
Levioso. Descender.
No.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo.
Go, just take a quick look at the spider den. If anything, get a chest.
Confringo.
Oh, there's a dead spider in here and a treasure chest. That's a good deal.
Rebellion.
We'll take that.
Accio.
Come here, thing.
Accio. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
I'm not actually sure. Oh, there's the rock formation. Okay. Do those things just appear and die? Is this just cast Reparo and you're good? Yeah, this looks like it's just cast Reparo and you're good. Let's just Reparo everything that's highlighted.
Merlin himself will be proud.
Some of those have been more intuitive than others. But alright, we're looking southwest. Just gonna keep on rolling down this river. And hopefully, it just takes us to another landmark. Yeah, we found that. I don't know what to make of that middle thing. The thing on the left looks like a bunch of dead ruins. Really, the thing that sticks out to me in it is that wagon wheel. It's like there's a cart with a wheel on it, so we're going to be looking for the cart with the wheel on it, probably next to a couple of broken buildings.
Accio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Descendo! Confringo! It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Yeah.
Protego! Confringo!
Come out before I find you. You! What do you think you're...
Descendo! Confringo! Confringo!
Hey, there it is. Yeah, I think this is the spot on the map that we were looking for. Specifically, in this third section, you can see that, like, half building in that little wagon wheel. I think this is the wagon wheel. I think we're on the right path. I think I just gotta keep going southwest, and it will feed us a solution. Unless it's up here. It also looked like it might have been like across the river or across the way. But it would be surprising if it was up here. Oh, I'm guessing it's gonna be this, giant building in the distance. That's the goal of stealth right there. Oh, that felt good.
What do we have here? Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
I don't think anybody heard that.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
I just want to take out all of these red triangles. And that one to the far. Yeah. Oh, that's a troll. Okay. Well, we'll fight a troll. He's kind of isolated. I don't think we're going to pull the whole place if we talk to him or fight him. Let's give it a try.
Shrifgus Totalis. Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Stupid one! Potato! Confringo! Levioso! Descendo! Potato! Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Potato! Confringo!
Now we have all kinds of troll bogies.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself. Levioso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You know, just kind of considering out loud here, with Accio kind of turning into Wingardium Leviosa on a extended cast, I wonder if I actually need Wingardium on my spell bar. These guys just have bows, rangers. Okay, cool. Not too rough. I'm just going to go around and clear out all of these camps, or all of these bad guys, before we figure out what we got to do here.
This castle's hiding all sorts. Shrifgus Totalis. Who's there? This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Okay, so there's actually an inside of this place. Cool. Yeah, let's clear it all out, and then we'll go inside and clear it all out.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Shrifgus Totalis.
Stop! I'm afraid of heights! How childish! Confringo! Why is it crap you are? Hello? Leviosa! Van Rockers. I wouldn't give for a cup of mutton. Over here! You will suffer. Descendo. Leviosa. Put me down! Confringo. Again, I beg you. I can do this for hours. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
Glad I was never locked up here.
Oh, there's some treasure. Okay. Good deal. Alright, I think that's everybody outside. Let's go ahead and make our way in.
What will we find in here?
Probably goblins and probably Roland Oaks. Dead or alive, but hopefully alive.
Revelio. Confringo.
Finally rule over wizards.
Confringo. No! Potato. Levioso. Descendo. Dead. Where did they... Descendo.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Hello, Hamora.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. We're close to a breakthrough. I can... Up for a minute dying, are we?
How nice of you to stop by. Descendo. Confringo. Leviosa. Descendo. Confringo.
Won't get away with that.
Leviosa. Descendo. Confringo. Descendo. Protego.
You won't
Descendo. Confringo.
One thing I really like about this game is if it gives you dueling feats and there's more than one dueling feat in the actual fight, and you do one of the two, it will give you one of the two as credit. It doesn't make you do an all or nothing thing for a single point. Good design.
A boiler door. How to open it?
Well, if casting fire on it doesn't do it, then probably we gotta find a boiler and turn the boiler on. By casting fire on it.
Confringo.
Confringo being fire-based is also exceptionally useful. I honestly might drop Incendio, fill my bars altogether. Though the AoE might be useful at some point. Granted, Infringo also gives AoE, so we'll see. Alright, I think I want to go through the door first and just see what's there. That's a lot of goblins.
We'll get what we're owed.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone
Ooh,
else's direction
Pergit.
if you dare.
Who's Pergit? Or Pergit? Yeah, he's probably a French goblin. We'll call him Pergit. Hello, Pergit. Yeah, I'll bet you we want to clear this room out. It's one of two things. Either we have to kill this guy and then his friends, or we clear this guy's room out and then he becomes a boss.
Stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms.
It's Totalis.
There we go. That's already a pretty good chunk. Take this guy out and then... That's half the room.
One less human to worry about.
Yeah, I was worried about that with the matriarchs as well. With named things, I guess there's going to be always some sort of clear it out or kill the boss before it clears out. Maybe ads are part of the encounter, so we're going to let this get a little bit more chill and then see if we can take some sort of advantage.
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Someone out now.
Was hoping he would turn the other way. Oh, okay. There goes Pergit. And now I would bet you that they don't respawn anymore, so what we're going to do here is pull them out of the room and kind of beat them down one by one as they exit. You know, well, this is kind of a WoW strategy.
Deadly mistake, this.
Though I'm not a big fan of that assassin. Let's see if we can take care of that quick. Assassins just do... They're like, you know, you have to worry about them. They're assassins. They do a whole bunch of damage. You don't pay too much attention to them until they're right in your face. They're a very dangerous enemy.
I won't rest until you're
There we go. guess we have found the cap of Wiggenweld. 25. I feel like if we can't get through a fight without 25 Wiggenwelds, or if we need more than 25 Wiggenwelds, we probably just shouldn't get through the fight.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Okay. I think we might have done this in, potentially the opposite order. Maybe he's over in that other direction and he's like, oh, I need my wand. And we would come here to get it, but we're just gonna go there with his wand and be like, yo, bro, get yourself out.
I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there.
If you're there.
Arrest them.
Who's there?
Leviosa, descendo.
Not quite.
Leviosa, descendo.
Kill spells.
Confringo.
Yeah, he's in here somewhere. Oh, he's probably in this door.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death, Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind. Sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wombat is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Dude was definitely not living large in here. Jeepers. That's actually a deceptively terrible contraption that they have in there. The whole head cage thing. Like, it doesn't do anything intrinsically to you, but you can't sit down, you can't lay down, you can't sleep comfortably. Just a slow pain. That's oh man. Dungeons suck. There's not one good thing in a dungeon. Except treasure, I guess. But no one goes to a dungeon for a good time. Well, you know what? It's a kid's show. It's a kid's show, Dinosaur.
Revelio.
Oh, hey, that's a neat little surprise.
This looks like trouble.
Alright, so there's no turn-in for that quest. It's just over. We did it. So let's make our way over to Hogsmeade and we'll talk to our buddy Sirona. I feel like with these balloons and with kind of just the way that the world is set up, there is a high potential that in order for us to get all the achievements or hit the 100% points in the ways that I would like to, we're going to have to really spend some time in the outdoors just going around doing stuff. So the more I think about it, the more I think there's probably going to be at least one very long, like 8-hour long episode that's just going to be us flying through the world and clearing things out. One thing that might stop that is the reality that as we go through those worlds, we're finding quests that have like dialogue and different conversations and other points on that front. So it creates a little challenge because we're going through the world and we're clearing things out, but we're also running into those a lot. And I don't want to just, you know, do them and sit in silence with them because usually they're interesting and I want to say something. So probably going to have to figure out whatever balance exists there. Do I not have Lumos? I have to rebind Lumos, jeepers. Yeah, I know you're over here, but we're over here. But that's something I'm going to have to figure out as we go, is how to deal with the huge swath of exploration that this game is going to have as a requisite to get to the 100% mark without completely getting lost in the babble text of everything I could possibly say with 12 hours of nothing. But who knows? Maybe I'll start at something like that and it'll be fine. We'll start blasting through it and suddenly it'll be done. This game is fun, so definitely going to be doing the big exploration points.
Revelio.
Okay, I can see you. I like that aspect of Revelio, where even like small things like this get highlighted in ways that you can see them.
If it thinks it's got half a car.
Revelio.
You'd think knowing spells would fly.
Hogsmeade Community Garden. This small community garden in the heart of the village is the perfect spot for growing various herbs and peaceful magical plants.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I'm just going to do a little bit of admin here while we're getting set up for the Serona quest.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Spintwitch's Sporting Needs. Run by the amiable Albie Weeks, this shop sells all manner of wizarding sporting goods, including the latest broom models. Gossip around town is that Albie himself is working on a number of broom enchantments. Good job. Good for him. Alright, let's do this.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Alright, so this girl just wants her memories retrieved. Also, we're gonna go meet some new people. That'll be cool. And it's not that far away. Another thing that I really like there is that she gave us permission to look through the letters. You know, I believe it was Cressida was the girl from the library that we got her journal back, and we decided not to read it because she was like, hey, don't, like, she didn't say, hey, look in my diary. So, but, we actually have permission here. Serona's like, hey, go ahead and take a peek. So, we're going to go ahead and take a peek and get a glimpse into this character's past a bit. It might be fun.
I know all about you. Seems we may have an intruder in our midst. Running back from no one hides from me. I'll spot you like a streeler.
You won't.
I have.
Good talk, guys.
Your poaching days are over. Who lived here, I wonder? Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Oh, this is like a double quest thing.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out
whoops.
for him.
Any help would be
I meant to do the extra stuff.
appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawklumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Excuse me, Mrs. Sprottle. Any news on Bardolph Beaumont's disappearance?
Afraid not. I've spoken with Claire, still worried sick about her brother. He was last seen heading towards the forest with one of Victor Rookwood's lot.
Hello again, Mrs. Sprottle.
Hello, dear. Was there something else I could help you with?
Where did you say I should go to harvest the hawklumps and find the box of letters?
In a cavern in the hills, just southwest of our hamlet.
Alright, so we're going to miss out on some of that dialogue, but that's not the end of the world. There was just some questions about that dude and where he was going.
Loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
But we're good to go here.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope.
Alright, so we are looking for her brother, and we are looking for some letters and some Horklumps, although we have the Horklumps on us. Honestly, I'm not sure. Okay, this is the dude. I wasn't sure if this was the letters or the dude. This is the dude. So let's go get the dude. And hopefully he's here. That is not a great first sign. Maybe if we take all the inferi out, he won't.
This mentions inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
I don't think you can stealth attack these guys.
Confring.
Confringo.
Is that Inferius wearing a wood jumper?
Well, that's not good.
Confringo. Confringo.
Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
She asked us to find out. We're going to tell her the truth. I'm sure it's going to give us the option. We're going to tell her the truth.
Arresto momentum.
Everything's all right now.
Arresto momentum.
Oh, well, this is fun. What are you?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
I kind of want that broom, but I don't think I'm going to spend all my money on it because... Nah, I kind of want that broom, but maybe next time.
That's been a pleasure.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I could use some...
Madam Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
Yeah.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madam Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph. Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. My apologies. I've not been myself since we last met. Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. It's Ranrock I have to thank for losing Bardolph. If only I could somehow rid our hamlet of these monsters. I'm simply at my wit's end.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. I can't believe he's never coming home. Part of me wants to avenge the loss of my brother, whilst another part of me simply wants to hide.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Back already! I picked up this violin in Diagon Alley.
Oh, this guy is this guy.
As though things are getting worse.
He has a violin now.
God.
Look at that.
A galleon?
I should have done more.
I guess going around and finding him in different areas will let you tip him. Him will get different instruments. That's pretty fun. We'll see if we can do that as well. Clear out goblin camps. Okay. So this is just go beat people up.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. Wizards are running scared, as they should be.
Petrificus totalis.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be. You will regret coming here. Hello? Such arrogance. You seem tired.
Confringo.
One less human to worry about. Are you sure you're not a knuckle?
You know what? We made these Thunder Brews. I want to use one.
I won't rest.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
One camp down, one more to go.
Wow, that's actually really nasty. And that's not even talented, Jesus.
Not your best moment, I fear. Is that the best you can do? Disappointment. You're a baby. You're gonna win. I didn't quite finish. I should have been an agony.
How nice of you. I won't. Wait a moment.
I pressed down a few times, but it didn't heal. And I didn't have a death animation there. Though, I wasn't really looking at my health, so I don't know how long I was low. How much did we lose? Okay, so we're just at the camp, the other camp. Okay, so we can just roll in here and keep going.
How nice of you so far. Not quiet enough.
We'll try and be a little bit more careful here. Although, we might also just go a little bit more heavy consumable. You know what? Yeah, let's use everything.
Both camps cleared. I'll be glad to hear that.
Heck yeah, that was a combat. Just a lot of chaos with the potions and the consumables doing so much extra. Alright, that should be everything. Or at least enough. Let's go ahead and get our way back there. And then, we'll go do the thing that we actually came here to do and get those letters.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I could use some
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Why do I always end up?
I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more prepared to have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. Confringo! That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, these guys are back. Look at them go. Yeah, we have a Lumos for you. And I can probably Confringo this, yeah.
Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or
Yo,
avoid it altogether.
big troll fight, you say? No, we're fighting the big troll. Let's go. Ah, understood. Let's turn it up a little bit.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Yeah. You know, that would actually be a pretty cool, like, atypical way of ending the fight, if you could get in the charge into that cage and then close the door with Accio or Wingardium Leviosa. But I'm happy with the fight. Good fight, good night. Professor Garlic.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything.
taking down that troll in the village circle.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenwell potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard, I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Good stuff.
I'll say it again.
That was a fun quest.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Alright, so now we're at that, end part. And usually this is where I would say, hey, let's call an episode. You know, it's been about an hour and a half, but I really want to get going with this, Simon quest. Or Sebastian quest. So I think we're going to take a little bit of time here and make our way on over to Feldcroft. It's a bit of a flight, but let's go take care of this first Simon quest, and then we'll call it an episode. Because I'm really curious as to what he wants to do, or what's going on with him and his sister. Alright, we are on our way. One of the things that I feel has not been as present in the game as I initially thought it would be is Ominous Gaunt. We met him and we talked to him at the beginning, and I wasn't sure, I feel like Imelda Reyes has been a big part of the whole broom and flying and Quidditch thing. And Sebastian has his own storyline here. I feel like they say complete relationship quest. I think that Sebastian is
Here's a pleasant surprise.
another one of those relationship quests. But it seems like Ominous was introduced really strong at the beginning, and thus far we haven't really had a whole lot of interaction with him outside of him, losing his temper and being super uncool about the Undercroft, which it's one of those things where he was really neat the first time we met him, and he was like, oh, I'm not like my father. But then he also immediately was like, I'll use my father against you. So I'm not entirely sure, which of those two things is out of character for him, specifically because we haven't had a whole lot of interaction with him to get a better understanding of what the real core of his character is. And I would be very interested in knowing more about that. Additionally, or maybe alternatively, whatever one of those words is more correct in your lexicon, I feel like we've seen a bit of the other houses and their people. Specifically, Natsai is very clearly the Gryffindor person that acts like Sebastian. And I don't know. We haven't really talked to anybody else. We talked to that girl in Beast class that was pretty cool, who loves the beasts. We talked to that girl who wanted us to go swimming in that lake that one time. That was pretty cool. We just helped the Oaks family. But I'm not sure if there's any like other people that you get really tight with in this game, or if those personalities have a stronger presence in the game. Should I be playing, from a Hufflepuff standpoint, or if I was a Ravenclaw? And it might be worth exploring the game from another house perspective after this run through, just to, I don't want those yet. We keep doing balloons. We're going to not do balloons. We'll do balloons after astronomy class, whenever that happens. But, it would be interesting to see if, and maybe I'll also just look this up, to know if playing as a different house makes different quests or dialogues with different characters, in terms of what you actually do in the game. But it seems we've made our way to Felcroft, so let's go find our boy Sebastian. I keep wanting to call him Simon. I don't know why. Maybe because Clay Obscure is in my head. But let's go find ourselves our buddy Sebastian and enable him to probably make some bad decisions.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
So she is at a point where she herself is no longer looking for a cure. That's, I feel like I should take that into account as I navigate this.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Yeah, like, I'll respect Anne's wishes in saying, hey, don't, but hope is still a good thing.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Descendo. Levioso.
Dead wizard him.
Confringo.
That guy got thrown about. That was weird. Are you okay? Are you good?
Quietly now. Who's there?
Somebody there? Enjoy suffering, do you?
Levioso. Descendo.
Grave mistake.
Descendo. Confringo.
Bone in me and that.
Confringo.
You've made your last mistake. Seems you're hard. Over here. How nice of you to stop by. I won't.
Levioso. Confringo.
Nothing about dueling. I won't rest.
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Descendo.
Little moon calf. Far from home, eh?
Levioso. Descendo. Confringo.
That was meant for me.
Confringo.
Not quite.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio.
I've been fighting since before.
Descendo.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Yeah, buddy. A lot of goblins. But we're okay.
Reparo.
Let's fix this cart.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Oh, okay, we're doing the
Revelio.
investigate the scene quest.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be
Revelio.
worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the
Oh
well.
yeah.
What do you mean?
This is from the
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
this is the place that student saved from the drought with the rain and made everything better.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Reparo. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Huh, a stairwell.
Lumos!
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Revelio!
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio! Confringo! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Alright, so there's a couple of ancient magics on there, as well as, it looks like a cipher and some other things, but those other things are probably just decorative. But
anything helpful in
the ancient magic is definitely there.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Alright, so that's interesting. It seems people are at odds about what they want to do with this. Even Sebastian and Anne. But I also believe Sebastian is our way to the unforgivable curses, so we're going to have to be very cautious with how we navigate this entire quest line.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Okay, so we're going to have some not-sized stuff to do as well here. Fun. You know, I was just mentioning earlier about how different characters were. I wasn't sure who all was stepping through and going to be the main one, but yeah, not-side definitely being the Gryffindor primary makes a lot of sense. And hey, we have astronomy class. That's really exciting, because once we do that, then we are probably going to take some time to go and really crack this world open and see what's inside. And that should be a lot of fun.
Dick, you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Though I think that, with everything kind of taken care of here, this is where we're going to call this an episode, and we're going to take a little bit of a break. This has been a really fun one. We got to use a bunch of our potions and really feel how powerful they can be. Maybe I'll invest a couple of talent points in that direction and we'll be able to see how strong Thunder Brews can get and whatnot. But for now, we're just going to get ourselves, you know, a bit more reset and take a little bit of a walk and just decompress. And then we'll come back and we will take on some more of these quests. Specifically, when we come back, we're going to take on Astronomy class. Maybe we'll do Knot Size thing as well and kind of get to the next stage of go do stuff. And then before we go do that stuff, we'll go ahead and take a big old lap around everything and really see what this game has to offer on the lateral sense. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call this an episode and take a bit of a break. So if you have watched up to this point, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out. And, oh, look at that cool world we're making. Until next time, be good to each other, y'all.